Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Back at it with more updates from the Milwaukee Bucks. It's the Cream City crossover. The Guru, Trey Crosby III.
Chris King.
And the Bucks have updated and boosted their wing depth with the new addition this offseason, coming to terms on a veteran minimum deal with Torian Prince last Wednesday. The 30-year-old was an unrestricted free agent this summer after his deal, his one-year deal with the Lakers expired from last year. He made $4.5 million last season, appearing in 78 games for the Los Angeles Lakers, 49 starts, averaging about 9 points a game, 3 boards, 1.5 assists, and shot just a tick under 40% from three-point. He's a 12th pick in the 2016 draft and has bounced around the NBA, spending some time in Atlanta and Brooklyn before going to the Lakers as well. Again, this is a good pick for the Milwaukee. It's a good pick up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And again, what are you looking at when you're Milwaukee Bucks? Some things the Bucks need. You need wing depth. You need some depth in the front court to figure out what you want to do. And Torian Prince can definitely do that. He provides that at 6'6". He's been a good defender throughout his career. And again, you're basically getting 40% from three, which is what you lose in Malik Beasley, who just signed as well with the Detroit Pistons on a $6 million contract. So Giannis gets him paid. But you basically you replace that shooting with a guy that shoots just about as well, but also can defend wings too. And again, you look at what is out there right now and what the Bucks are facing and what people are saying about the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at a team like Philadelphia, you look at a team especially like Boston with the wing depth that they have, even New York with the wing depth that they have. And a guy like Torian Prince is definitely going to be able to come in, compete for minutes, and compete for a legitimate role on a title contending team and a team that really needs his services. The other guy you talk about replacing, so you talk about, Malik Beasley shooting. Maybe this guy is a guy, the name I think about in the roster that won't be here next year or this season for the Bucks. Jay Crowder, right? What do we expect Jay Crowder to be for the Milwaukee Bucks? Torian Prince a little bit younger and maybe a little bit more ready to play, has a little more experience in the interim as far as playing recently, where Jay Crowder, when he came from Phoenix, came off of not playing for a long time before it came to the Bucks and got hurt last year. So, guys, been a little more in the swing of things. I like the move. And, again, credit to Jon Horst for getting deals done and making veteran minimum moves in deals that make sense for the Bucks, boosting this roster and helping out this basketball team. This is what Bucks fans have expected and wanted. I know. Is it sexy? Is it flashy? No, it's not. You're not. You don't have the big names yet. Now, Gary Trent Jr., we talked about him before. That'll be a flashier name. But right now, you look at what the Bucks have done. DeLon Wright and Torian Prince especially. Nothing sexy about it, but it get the job done.
Yeah, it definitely gets the job done, and it gives the Bucks options. Look, they came out and said they want to change the defensive identity, and this is a guy who can guard multiple positions, so it gives them options. And then also, I think what people probably let go under the radar is the fact that he started 49 games under Darvin Ham, who is now a coach for the Milwaukee Bucks, an assistant coach. So there is some familiarity there as well. So I like that. 37% from three amongst his career, shot 39 last year and played in 70-plus games. So this is a guy who's going to be ready to be on this Bucks team and at least help us win. Is he an 82-game player? Is he a 16-game player? I don't know about 16. We'll see when we get there, but definitely an 82-game player for us that can come in and knock down shots and defend.
And it's a good point you bring that up about the 82-16. We talk about that often. And I think the difference, though, at least in a little bit here, is – the difference to me, a guy like Torian Prince, I think defense plays a little bit, travels a little better. Talk about defense traveling. Defense goes on the road, maybe where you're not hitting shots. You can at least play some defense. I think when you talk about that difference between an 82-game player and a 16-game player, defense translates no matter what's going on. And so Torian Prince, even if he's having a rough shooting night, even if he's off, he won't give you, again, going back to Malik Beasley, he won't compound some of those issues shooting with some bad nights defensively as well. Won't be a slouch. So again, I'm excited for it. I think he's a great addition, a great fit to the team. And again, we hope he's going to be a 16-game player because that's ultimately what you need. But yeah, you say 50 starts. A lot of Lakers fans kind of said, I think the talk about Torian Prince is, he was a Darvin Ham favorite and maybe he shouldn't have played as much. Who knows? Who's to say? But again, I think the fit is really what I'm liking here from the Milwaukee Bucks with Torian Prince.
Yeah, fits perfectly, and I'm just going to be interested to see now how the Bucks are able to, kind of implement DeLon Wright and Torian Prince? Can they play at the same time? Can they play at the same time off the bench? Can one of them be a starter? Can one of them come off the bench at that point? So I'm really interested to see what the Bucks can do. But the best thing that they are doing, it seems to me, that they're just creating options and allowing themselves to just kind of get weird, get random, like Coach Bud used to say. So.
And yeah, and I think that is a good question. And I think the question for me is who gets that fifth starting spot, assuming the roster stays the same, assuming Brook Lopez doesn't get moved. I think there's again, Malik Beasley was your de facto starter who's no longer, and then you have Patrick Beverley who's starting the playoffs. Who knows what's going to happen to Pat Beverley? But yeah, I think the question, who's going to be that fifth guy that gets to start? And again, it remains to be seen. We don't know. It definitely could be Andre Jackson Jr. It could be AJ Green. It could be one of these guys, DeLon Wright. All that remains to be seen. But the Bucks giving themselves some options with some veterans that have played, and I like that for the Milwaukee Bucks. So again, that's the latest update, the latest moves. You can find everything you want right here at the Cream City Crossover from the Guru Trey Crosby III.
Chris King.
Hey, keep it locked in. We'll be back with more.